All right, so today I'm going to go over my top saturators and how I use them. Saturation is part soft knee compression and part harmonic distortion, which is a little different than distortion, which alters the wave. So, saturation adds new frequencies to your signal, which can add richness and thickness to your sound. So, I want to shout out 20 Kills for the track Bars that we're going to be listening to. So, keep in mind, in mixing, a little goes a long way. We got a song.
I get the balking and then I wipe them out. I get the pain and then I wipe them out. Yeah. And then I wobble and then I wipe them out. And then I jab and then I wipe them out. Yeah.
All right, so I got a ton of saturators on a lot of these tracks here. Breaking it down, what I did is on the vocal here, I got the decapitator.
I get the balking and then I wipe them out. I get the pain and then I wipe them out.
So that's with it.
I get the balking and then I wipe them out. I get the pain.
Now with this, you got 5 different styles that you can use. So you got your drive right here. You also have a punish button, which this will destroy your sound. A mix knob, dry and wet signal. So this one I really like on vocals. And then moving over here, I also like the saturation knob by Softtube. This is actually a free plugin. You got 3 different settings here. You got a high, neutral, and low. And you also have a high pass and invert and headroom there as well. So this one, very subtle, but this is what I used it.
You get the vibe that I'm iller. You get the vibe that I'm killer.
You crank it.
Yeah. You get the vibe that I'm iller. You get the vibe that I'm killer.
It's without.
Yeah. You get the vibe that I'm.
So yeah, so this one I definitely like as well. Moving over to the 808, what I ended up using with the 808, I used iZotope's Trash. This one has a ton of settings and you can really get in and destroy a signal if you want to. With this one, I just used a setting that slightly used it on the 808. So this is the 808 signal before. And then with the Trash, and then I used the black box as the second saturator. This one, I like this one too. And all these plugins definitely work on vocals and, samples, whatever that you choose to do. This is what I just chose to use in this particular mix here. But the black box, definitely, you got your saturation knob here, right there. You got a pentatone and triode modes along with the output, which this is going to level your signal out. So this is with the Trash. And then adding black box. So this one also too, what I really like, it has a mono maker, stereo width, and parallel mix as well. So you can also mess with these tracks here, but this is definitely one of the ones that I like using a lot. So next on the list, what I ended up using is very subtly. I ended up using FabFilter's Saturn II, and I used this on the kick. This one also works great on vocals, samples, instruments, whatever that you choose to use it. But it was very subtly on this one. And this one also, you can choose multiband. So in this case, I did more on the high than I did on the low. But this is what I did without. And then with. So just make the kick cut through the mix a little bit more. Another favorite of a lot of producers here is going to be the RC20. RC20 has a lot of really good settings on it. You could choose a bunch of different tape vinyl effects. You got your wow flutter, you got your distortion, digital, you got some reverb, magnetic. I usually use the stereo button here on the wobble. In this case, I didn't choose to use it. I didn't want to spread out the instrument too much. You also have an additional width knob down here, along with you can cut your signal. So in this case, I didn't want it all going all the way low. Only left it up to about almost 300. But in this case, this one is really good on sounds in particular. Um, Lo-fi uses this a lot as well. This is what I ended up doing. So this is without. And this is with. So you can dirty it up. So, and that's what I use the RC20 with. Finally, and this one I usually use either on my sub mixes or master, but I use the Oxford Inflator, and this is a beast here, man. This one basically, I love it on the final, just because it'll thicken up your entire mix. So this is basically the mix without it.
You get the vibe that I'm iller. You get the vibe that I'm killer.
And then this is with it.
You get the vibe that I'm iller. You get the vibe that I'm killer. Yeah. You get the vibe that I'm iller. You get the vibe that I'm killer.
So yeah, so those are my top saturators, and that's just a little of how I use them. It's how I use them on this mix. Once again, thanks out to 20 Kills using the track bars. If you want to see anything else, if you have any other questions, feel free to drop a comment, like and subscribe if you like what you see. All right, peace out.